Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And I'm finally starting to feel a little bit better. Finally starting to get my voice back. If you guys noticed in the previous video, I could barely even talk. But I've actually been sick since, I think, January 2nd. And it's January 9th now. And I know there's this bug that's been going on. So if you guys are feeling sick, if you have a cough that's lasted for like 2 weeks, I hope you feel better. I hope it doesn't last as long as 2 weeks. I hope it doesn't last as long as mine has. I still don't feel very well, but I know I have to make videos for you guys. So we're going to make another one for you guys today. This is going back to the legendary account series. And today we're going to be actually focusing on a guy named Chuffles. Okay, this guy was the second place winner for Summers World Championship 2017. If you guys don't know him, he is an extremely good guy in person. And he has a more free-to-play friendly box. It's not as pay-to-win, doesn't have all those fancy and flashy LD nat 5s that a lot of those top RTA high-end players have, but he seems to make it work with his rune quality, his IQ as well, and you'll see some of the different strategies that he uses. Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. Let's go ahead and pull up his account here, and I'll try to make this video a little bit quicker. I want to really keep these under like 15 minutes, but most of these players just have so many units that are 6-starred and fully runed that it's almost impossible to get these videos done in 15 minutes, but I know that your guys' time is valuable. So I'm going to try to just like speed things up a little bit. If you want, you can watch the video in like 2 times speed as well. You can do that. That works too. But basically, I'm going to go through the ones, and if there's something that jumps out at me, I'll kind of say something as well along the way, okay? So let's just get right into it. Here we have Orion, 100% resistance, 135 speed, 16,000 HP, 826 defense, and this is actually also 79% accuracy. This is actually on a Despair Endure build. Like, you don't really see Orions that aren't on Swift very often, and if they're not on Swift, like the general build is to go on Violent, but this one's on Despair. Imagine getting stunned by an Orion, then him bouncing, stunning another person on your team, him bouncing again, stunning another person on your team, and then him bouncing again, and then using his third skill and stunning. Like, it seems like it would be really annoying. Really annoying. Okay, so this is going to be speed, HP, accuracy. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Mr. Orion. But look at that, 31% resistance on this rune. This is 22 speed. Everything really has super high subsets. Efficiency on the subsets is what I'm getting at there. But really, really interesting Orion. Not a lot of people run it on Despair. Galleon's pretty basic, okay, really good speed, 139 speed, but you just want to make sure your Galleon speed tuned along with your AoE nukers or like your bombers and stuff like that. So this is going to be Violent, Will, Speed, Attack, Accuracy. There's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for him. This is Chilling, and this has plus 193 speed on it. It's insane, okay? It's insane. It's a lot faster than a lot of people's gauge boosters have. It does have 930 defense, 836 attack, and 10,000 HP. So this has like all around a lot of stats across the board. It also has 51% accuracy, which is definitely needed on Chilling as well. But this is on Swift Revenge at that. So if you're attacking this Chilling, trying to kill him, he's going to be revenging you, stealing your buffs, making him harder to kill. But the thing that I like about a Swift Chilling is that when he steals a buff, he's not going to Violent proc himself out of that buff, right? So you have to physically remove it from him. Now, you might think, okay, Chilling might be better on Violent because he can take a buff from this person, he can take a buff on that person. But if you think about it, if you're playing an RTA, you're typically only focusing one unit at a time. So if you remove the buff from that one specific unit, that leaves that one specific unit open, and it also allows you to continue to keep that like shield buff, the immunity buff, the defense buff, whatever it might be, allows you to keep that on Chilling for longer instead of having him proc himself out of that own buff. When you're like, okay, I just want to do the damage onto him anyway, I don't really care about removing that person's buff, I just want to stay focused on this person's buff. So hopefully that is something that you guys can take. If you don't take anything else away from this video, I hope you guys can possibly take that. And this is a 4-star unit, okay? Farmable. chilling, HOH, right? So okay, moving on though, you guys learn from chilling, okay, right? Let's take a look at his runes though. I didn't actually go over this yet. So speed, defense, attack, and here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for him. So obviously has HP percent substats on a lot of the runes as well. In fact, it has it on pretty much every single rune actually has HP percent. So 20% there, 15% there, 14% there, 14% there, 8% there, and 14% there. So every single rune has HP percent substats, which is why he's able to get it over 10k HP without having any HP percent on his 2, 4, and 6. So pretty cool, very good chilling. I like it. Moving on, Theomars, 152 speed. That's insane. He's doing a lot of damage on his skill 1. Also 70% crit rate, 159 crit damage. Lots of HP and attack along with it. This is Violent Will. This thing is insane. Speed, crit damage, and attack. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Theomars. This thing's doing a ton of damage, I'm telling you. And it's super fast. It's crazy. All right, Praha. This has 148 speed. 27,000, almost 28,000 HP, 771 defense, 43% accuracy. But this is on Despair Nemesis, guys. Look at the way he utilizes the flat HP, though, to get it up as high as he does on the HP. So 925 there, speed, HP percent, 751 flat HP there, and HP percent here with no flat HP on this one, but it has 1,200 flat HP on that. And then here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes, or 1, 5, 3 slot runes there. For Praha, 148 speed, super nice accuracy as well to go along with it. Cube of Snuff, 24k HP, 118 speed. Those are the runes that he's using on him. On the Tark, 108. This is where I'm kind of just going to skip past the boring units, you know, Cube of Snuff, Tark. You guys can kind of just get the general idea. 108 speed, 1500 attack. This is mainly for I think Dragons B10, Giants B10, potentially Swift Blade. Again, Stella here, 79% crit rate, 166 crit damage. This is on Fatal Blade. Julie, 102 speed. Just a lot of damage dealers, right? A lot of damage dealers. He also has a lot of water units, so he does rank pretty high in World Boss along with it as well. This is her Shield Will, almost Shield Will, but just Shield Will. And he actually might use this on Arena Offense potentially sometimes, maybe, since it is on Will, potentially, for like a speed cleave team or something like that. This is Annabelle, 146 speed, a ton of HP and attack. You don't really see Annabelles that can get this high of attack, this high of speed, this high of HP, all at the same time. So let's take a look at these runes. This is Violent Endure, speed, attack, attack. There's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Annabelle. Jalen's up next. Pretty basic build here. Rage, Revenge. Nice crit rate, crit damage, attack here. Pretty good HP and defense subsets as well if you want to use it in R5. Galleon, this is a little bit slower, potentially to go with that Julie that we saw previously. This one's on Violent Energy. This one actually might be used in... Oh, yeah, 39% attack. This one actually might be used in dungeons, though. The other one might be used in PvP, if I had to guess. You might use this one in PvP every now and then if the other one dies in like Guild Wars or Siege or stuff like that. Alicia, 112 speed, 87% crit rate. This one's pretty good. 1,300 additional attack as well. Fight, will on this, so she's getting a ton of attack just based on the fight runes alone. This is speed, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. Amelia's up next, 186 speed. I know we've been seeing a lot of Swift Amelias lately. I'm hoping this one's on speed, but this might actually be on Violent. I'm not sure. Let's see. It's okay. It's on Swift Will. It's on Swift Will. It's insane though. 186 speed, Swift Will, 27,000 HP. This is speed, obviously. Speed, HP. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Amelia. Up next is Camilla. 103 speed, 20,000 HP with 1,000 additional attack. This is like a very hybrid built Camilla. It's on Violent Nemesis, attack, crit damage, HP. 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Mrs. Mila. And then we have a little bit faster Orion now. So this one's much faster than the Despair one, about 20 speed faster. This is still on Violent though, not on Swift. This is speed, HP, accuracy. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Orion. Of course, he has a 27 speed rune there and a 24 speed rune there to get those stats up with those offset runes. Wusa is plus 203 speed, 25,000 HP, 569 defense. And this is Swift Shield. A lot of people have been running it on Shield actually lately as well. This is Speed, HP, HP. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Wusa. This is 27 speed, 27 speed, 27 speed, 25 speed, 21 speed, and 31 speed. This rune is insane. He grinded that defense on there, but this rune's insane. Super nice rune there. Also this one, accuracy 18%, 14% HP, defense, and resistance. All things that you need on Wusa as well. Up next is Avarice. Kind of just, not as fun or flashy of a unit, but 35% attack there, 20% crit rate. So some of these runes, some of these runes are actually really, really good. Okay, but still, it's Avarice. Okay, it's Avarice. Moving on, Sabrina. 56 speed, 10,000. So this is like a dungeon running Sabrina, right? Obviously, like Necro, maybe dragons, depending on as well. This is speed, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1 through 5 slot runes for Sabrina. Molong, plus 153 speed, very respectable speed, really good accuracy and HP as well. Defense is pretty high. A lot of people aren't putting their best violent will sets on their Molongs anymore after like the nerf. I personally don't think it was like that much of a nerf. But it's just people aren't focusing on their Molongs as much as they used to be in the previous season. But here's speed, HP, HP. This is the 1, 3, 5 slot runes here for Molong. We have Talia, plus 1,533 attack, and really good, other stats, crit rate, crit damage, accuracy as well. Speed is paired with the Sabrina. I'm guessing... yeah, so 53, 56. You guys want to make sure that you're speed tuning your dungeon units as well. Sabrina and Talia are no exceptions. This is attack, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. And then Samath, plus 131 speed, 81% crit rate, 172 crit damage. This is an extremely, extremely good Samath. Really tanky actually at the same time. Over 20,000 health. Over 2,000 HP if I'm doing my math correctly as well. I'm sorry, 2,000 attack if I'm doing my math correctly. This is Nemesis, Despair, Speed, Crit Damage, Attack. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Samath. Now, I know, before we get into the fire units, I know a lot of you guys are like, why don't you ask, like, you're just exposing people's monsters. Like, do you ask? Yes, I do ask. I talked to Shuffles before. I had his contact information. I sent him a quick message, hey, do you mind if I make a video on your account? Yes, I do ask. I try to ask, I'll admit I don't ask all the time, but I do try to ask if I have their contact information, I will ask them. But guys, a lot of these different units you can see just by pulling up random people on your arena list, your legendary list, your world boss list, and you can go through different servers as well. I'm personally just picking out the ones that I think you guys should be focusing on, and then I'm also explaining to you why they build the units that they build specifically, so that way it helps you guys out. Not just, oh, look at these runes, right? These videos are more of like, look at these runes, but here's the reason behind why. Okay, so that's really what I want these videos to be about, not just like showcasing people's accounts because they're cool, even though they are, right? They're pretty cool. If you guys didn't know though, this is a good time to tell you guys I am doing a tablet giveaway every single month. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you can win. Like so many other people have already won. I've given out like, I think I gave out like 10 tablets already between just YouTube and Twitch and everything else. So you guys can win like them. Just subscribe, comment down below. The more videos you comment on throughout the month, the higher chance you have to win. Okay? Make sure you do that. It's free and you might win a tablet. Okay, pretty cool. Moving on, this is into the fire units now. Leica, super tanky, super high damage as well. Lots of speed. Like the amount of stats that he just gets on all of his units is insane. This is Vampire Will, speed, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Leica. And you can see like look at 16%, 29% HP there. Just stats for days. Everywhere stats. Brandia, 85% crit rate, 209 crit damage, 1800 attack. This is Rage Blade, attack, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1-3-5 slot runes for her, and 33% attack there, of course. Tesarian, Violent Will. This is another unit that he uses a lot in RTA, as you can tell. 147 speed is insane, 17,000 HP, almost 700 attack as well. All the stats on this guy: speed, crit damage, HP, 1-3-5 slot runes as well for Tesarian. And Vertihile. Look at this Vertihile. You guys see this? Okay. So 1400 attack, 96 speed, 100% crit rate, 180% crit damage. This thing's going to be doing some damage for sure. And it's not on violent. A lot of people think, oh, it's going to be on violent, but this thing is going to be doing some damage. This probably does 3 times the amount of damage that your Vertihile does on violent. So if your Vertihile violented 3 times, I know it's not the point. The point is like increasing attack bar, but you get the idea. Speed, crit damage, and attack. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Mr. Vertihile. Vanessa is next, 25,000 HP, 700 defense, 120 speed. Look at all the stats. 68% crit rate, 68% crit damage, 50% accuracy, 40% resistance. Really, Vanessa is one of those stat-hungry units, so every stat matters on Vanessa, pretty much. And this is Violent Will, speed, HP, 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. And you can tell, look at like this type of rune right here is a beautiful rune for Vanessa. Speed, HP, attack, defense, crit damage, everything you really need. Super high, all grinded, and everything. Kali, 74 speed, 95 crit rate, 154 crit damage, typically a PvE unit. This is attack, crit damage, attack. Also can be used in PvP, Guild Wars, stuff like that, Siege, and everything else. Hua, 134 speed, 1222 attack. Pretty decent crit rate and crit damage as well. This is Swift Blade, speed, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. Mostly used, I'm guessing, in R5s. I want to say, I don't think he uses this in RTA, but mostly R5s. That's what I would say. He's probably using this the most. Bulldozer, 15,000 defense. That would be a lot of defense, huh? 1,500 defense, 71% crit rate, 217 crit damage. Now, the reason why he doesn't have this on 100% crit rate is because if you're using a crit rate buffing unit like Immensity or something like that, you only need, it gives you 30% crit rate. So you only need 70% really. So he's actually won over 100%. Okay. This is on defense, or guard, will, defense, crit damage, defense, 1, 3, 5 slot runes there for him. 28% crit damage. That's insane. Antares on runes. Let's take a look at this Raccoony. So 20,000 HP, 412 defense, 139 speed, 97% resistance. This thing is probably going to be super annoying to fight against in RTA. This is Violent Nemesis as well. So the more you kill it, the more he gains his attack bar back, even though he's super fast already. And he's going to be gaining his HP back. He's going to be healing himself all the time, which is really, really annoying to kill. This is speed, HP, of course, 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Raccoony. Again, utilizing that flat HP subset on the slot 1. Up next is going to be Perna. 85% crit rate, 188 crit damage with 1,800 attack, 11,000 HP, and 91 speed. So this has a ton of stats as well, and it's going to be doing a lot of damage. This is mainly focused on doing damage, but it's still super tanky as well with almost 25,000 HP, right? So attack, crit damage, attack. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for her, but 28% HP there. It has HP percent there, attack percent, HP percent everywhere in HP and attack percent. It's crazy. Okay, Kamoon's up next. 21,000 HP, 115 speed, 84 crit rate, 185 crit damage. This is Swift Destroy, speed, crit damage, and HP. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Kamoon. Again, 36% HP. I always like click through the runes and I'm like, oh wait, that's a high substat. Okay, this Juno is pretty disgusting too, like in a good way. 18,000 HP basically, 535 defense, 155 speed, 90% crit rate. That's gonna hurt. Trust me, 90% crit rate is gonna hurt. Also, it has some decent crit damage and accuracy to go along with it as well. But 90% crit rate means she's gonna be proccing so many different turns and stunning your guys a lot. Okay, speed, crit rate, HP. 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. She doesn't need will, right? Because she just procs out of it. Nemesis will help her gain turns, but he opted to go with the crit rate instead of needing to gain Nemesis. So it's just going to get attack bar from critting. Volajewel up next. A lot of speed, not as much speed as I was thinking it was going to have. This is going to be on Violent Will, but it's going to be speed, crit damage, and HP. Speed, crit damage, HP. You see that? 77% crit rate, 147 crit damage. It's going to be doing a lot of damage to you at the same time as being really tanky, okay? Garo, 138 speed, 75 crit rate, 160 crit damage, 1300 attack. This is Vampire Blade, speed, crit damage, and attack. 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Garo. Now, with him being so fast, the more turns that he's getting, the more HP that he can heal back, which means the less chance you have to kill him every single time. You'd almost have to be one-shotting him, but with 15,000 HP and 1,000 defense, it's going to be pretty hard to one-shot him at the start of like an RTA match. Even as the time goes on, he's going to be getting less HP, but he still has a lot of defense to go along with it. And a lot of attack. So he's going to be gaining a lot of HP back every time he attacks, which is going to be a lot because he's super fast. All right, MeiHo up next. 82% crit rate, 142 crit damage, 80 speed, 1060 attack, and 17k HP. This is Violent Revenge, attack, crit damage, HP. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for MeiHo. Seriously, every single one of these runes has so much stats on it. Shayna and Maruna, you guys can just take a look at their runes here real quick. Violent Revenge and Violent Offset as well. Next is Helena, 111 speed, 23,000 HP, defense 505, 97% crit rate is really good as well. This is speed, crit damage with a 40% HP substat. HP percent as well. This is 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for her. All right, so now we get into some of the fun units. Now these are wind units. We have quite a few of them, but let's take a look at the Lucian. Okay. Yeah, I think this is one of the best Lucians that I've seen so far. I think in the previous video that I said, like, Godly Lucian from the Europe server, right? This is just a little bit better than that. I didn't say that that was the best Lucian that I've ever seen. This also might not be the best Lucian that I've ever seen, but it's godly. This is godly stuff. 2200 attack, 100% crit rate, 232% crit damage. This is godly stuff. This is really good. Really good Lucian. Okay, so attack, crit damage with 35% attack and attack. And then his 1 slot rune here, 25% crit damage, 24% attack. His 3 slot rune here, and then his 5 slot rune, 28% attack there as well. The only stats he's like really missing out on a little bit is like this flat defense, but there's not really anything else that you could put other than having attack, crit rate, and crit damage. That's like the only real things that you need on a fat Lucian like this. And this rune already has it all. It has attack, crit rate, and crit damage. So what more do you really need? What would you switch that defense out for? Really nothing. There's nothing because he already has everything that there is. Yeah, that's a good Lucian. Let's take a look at the other Lucian right off the bat here. 100% crit rate, 156 crit damage. This is a lot faster by about 50 speed. And the attack, though, is still super high at almost 2,000 attack. This is Fatal Blade, attack, crit damage, and attack. There's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for that Lucian. This is his Chassoon. I'll just show you the runes on there. Violent Nemesis. We have Copper, though, 72%. This is the same thing as the Bulldozer, just needing it to be a 70% because crit rate buff gives you 30%. This is 1800 defense, 72% crit rate, 229 crit damage. And this is actually Rage Guard, defense, crit damage, defense, of course. 1, 3, 5-slot runes for him, but he's also utilizing that flat defense there, and flat defense there. Everywhere, flat defense. Okay, a common mirror. Yeah, that's a common mirror. Okay, Ardella. This is Ardella. Yeah, nothing too exciting, right? We'll just kind of skip past those. Teshar, though, 104 speed, 1600 attack. This skin is amazing. Amazing. I love the like aura that's on it as well. He didn't have it on his Perna, did he? No, his Perna was actually no skin at all. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, this is there it is. This skin is really cool. I really like this skin a lot, actually. This is really good, though. It's Vampire Revenge. Speed, crit damage, attack 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Teshar. We already looked at that. Here's the Amesity to go along with his other units for Guild Wars. 178 speed. Really high resistance, HP, defense, stuff like that. Swift, speed, HP, resistance. There's the 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Amesity. Katarina. Also 70% crit rate because he uses it with a crit rate buff. 242% crit damage. 17, almost 1800 attack as well. This is Rage, Will, attack, crit damage, and attack. There's the 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Katarina. Next is Eladriel, 98 speed, 94% resistance, super tanky, violent, endure, HP percent, defense percent. There's the 1, 3, and 5 for Eladriel. Sierra. Okay, Sierra, 144 speed. Okay, that's sick. 20,000 HP, that's sick. 730 attack, that's sick. 505 defense, sick. 82 to have all those stats and then have 82% crit rate to go along with it and 66% accuracy. That's what makes this account legendary, right? So speed, crit rate, HP. Here's the 1, 3, and 5-slot runes for Sierra. Love it. Jemire. We actually saw him use the Jemire in Summoners War Championship 2017. That's over almost 2 years ago now. It's crazy how time flies, man. But here it is, 14,000 HP, 900 defense. It's fight, will, probably to go along with his Katarina as well. I'm just gonna say I'll fight you later, Natsu. This is defense, HP, kind of, and HP, 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Jemire. This is a third Lucian, much less than the other ones though. Tiana, unruned. Triana, runed, but violent will, speed, HP, 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Triana. Ethna, 162 speed on a base stat speed of 119. 19,000 HP, really high attack as well, 100% crit rate. This is on Despair. Despair, focus, speed, crit rate, HP. This thing is super, super deadly. Super deadly, trust me. All right, Leo, 100% resistance. 82% crit rate, 155% crit damage, 22k HP, 1000 attack. Love it. This is Vampire Nemesis, attack, crit damage, HP. There's the 1, 3, 5-slot runes for Leo. Argon, I'll just kind of show you guys the runes for this guy. There he is. Herzvelg, show you guys the runes for this guy. There he is. Diana, another key unit. 100% crit rate, 147 crit damage. Really good speed and HP and defense as well. Violent will, speed, crit damage with HP 31%. HP percent as well, 1, 3, and 5-slot runes there. So he's going crit damage and still getting 100% crit rate with all his other substats. It's good. It's good stuff, guys. This is good stuff. Okay, this is Jingjae. Maybe not used as much as the other units there because his crit rate is so low. I also struggle to get crit rate on my Jingjae, but my rune quality is nowhere near this type of stuff. So here's the 1, 3, 5-slot runes you guys can look for on the Jingjae. Ganymede. Okay. You're going to be fighting us a 323 speed Ganymede. And then if he has a speed leader, like 33% speed leader, that's probably going to be like 300 It's going to be over 350, 360 speed Ganymede. Good luck. 91% accuracy as well. This is speed, HP, accuracy with 1, 3, and 5 slot runes. Look at these runes, guys. 35% defense with HP on there as well. This is 25 speed, 27 speed, 26 speed, 28 speed, and 33 speed on this. I think, can he actually get this even faster if he would switch out that one rune there? Yeah, he could. So if he switched out this rune with 31 speed on this rune, that would give him another 4 speed, but he'd be a little bit squishy if he did that, right? Because he'd be losing a lot of these HP and defense substats. But another 4 speed, that'd be 214 speed. Still, it's already insane. It's already insane. Okay, Orang, there's Orang. Lots of crit damage on this Orang. A lot of damage on this Orang, actually. This is attack, crit damage, attack, 1, 3, 5 slot runes for her. Ritesh, almost an additional 40,000 HP. 40,000 HP additional, almost. So this puts it at like 43,000 HP total with 84 speed, 52% crit rate, and some decent defense as well. This is HP, look at it again, flat stat, HP, and there's another flat HP there. Okay, flat HP there with 35% HP. 17% HP there, and 18% HP there. Not as high as I actually thought they were going to be. Actually, to get 40,000 HP, that's it? I think it's all just coming from that 35% subset right there, actually. Okay, so here's another Sierra. Runes just a little bit differently than the first one. This is all HP. So you never know which one you might get when you fight him. He might be using his super tanky one. He might be using his super hybrid one. And this is HP, 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for her. Look at that, 37% HP and 34% HP. So he could actually put those onto Ritesh and make that even higher, but he put them onto Sierra instead. Like the amount of runes that he could, like the amount of stuff that he can create with the runes that he has is actually insane. 37,000 HP, 100% resistance, 609 defense. This thing is a beast. HP, and this one actually as well would give that Ritesh even more HP, but this is nuts. Skogul's nuts, man. Oh my god. Feng Yan. Okay, Feng Yan. Let's take a look at him. 1,600 defense, 15,000 HP, 117 speed, all around stats all over the place. This is violent guard, speed, defense, 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Feng Yan. Just a ton of stats everywhere. Alright, we're down to the last few LD units here. Halfus, though, looks like it might be unruned a little bit. Yeah, unruned. Let's skip past that. Amarna, this one's 129 speed, typically used in like raids and stuff, R5s. Sorry, if this is bothering you, I completely apologize. It looks like it would bother me too, actually. Okay, so this is speed, HP, defense, 1, 3, 5 slot runes there for Amarna. Shren, unruned. Huadam, 38,000 HP, 76% resistance, really good. This is HP. There's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for him. Oh my god, like 37, 29, 30. Oh geez, so much HP. And again, flat stats. Don't forget about the flat stats all over the place. Tion, 171 speed, 15k HP, 768 defense. This is Swift Fight, speed, defense, HP. This goes along with his Fat Lucian. Trust me, this is like the perfect pair for his Fat Lucian. Mimer. There's his Mimer, speed, crit damage, attack, 1, 3, 5 for him. Mimer. Okay, great. GN, 174 speed. Is this violent? It is. Oh my god, Violent Will. No accuracy, though. He decides to give up a lot of his accuracy. I wonder how often this misses, if he gets upset about that or not. I guess accuracy is like a made-up stat anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 25,000 HP, 600 defense, 174 speed. Speed, HP, 135 slot runes for Gene. My guess is that he used a lot of the runes from his Malong. Maybe made this a little bit faster because you don't really need Malong to be that fast anymore. All right. Vermos. Vermos. All over the place there for Vermos. Ran. Kind of all over the place for her as well. This is speed, crit damage, and attack. Just throw in some runes on her. My guess is for World Boss rankings, Jamie. This is on fight. HP, attack. Fight Jamie, interesting. Faye, 100 speed, 364 defense, 13,000 HP, 91 crit rate, 149 crit damage. This is Swift Will, HP, crit damage, attack. This is probably used in, I want to say, the Will is kind of throwing me off. Maybe he uses it in Arena, maybe some Guild Wars as well. Because with the Will, you would think that he's using it in PvP situations. Maybe he cleaves an RTA with it. Possibly. Okay, here's Liebly, 144 speed. Pretty good. I mean, it's about enough accuracy as you would need on Liebly. 2100 attack. This is Swift Focus, attack. 135 slot runes for Liebly. Frigate plus 191 speed. I typically use my Frigate with my Fat Lucian into Tion, so I would go, let's say, Samath into Frigate, into Tion, into Lucian, right? Or, yeah, something like that. Something like that would be good. Monty. Speed, HP, attack. This is kind of all over the place, but, you know, rune nonetheless. This is a little different runes for Faye on this one. A lot more crit damage. Crit rate is still 76%. Super high HP and attack as well. This is Rage Blade. Attack, crit damage, attack. This one I want to say that he runs in R5. Still not 100% sure, but overall, guys, it's an insane account. Thank you, Shuffles, for letting me make the video on your account here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something along the way as well. If you did, make sure you don't forget to subscribe, because then you'll get notified whenever I post videos. That way you can, you know, check out the new legend accounts that I focus on and showcase all the time for you guys. And you might win a Samsung tablet as well. So aside from that, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay soupy, don't be potatoes, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace. All right, I am gonna go cough now because I am sick and I wanted to cough that entire video. Okay, bye.